Hey guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Today, Roblox got a huge update that will change everything. It's a crazy update. You might already see it on my screen at the moment. And yeah, we're going to be covering this update. Is it a good update? Is it a bad update? And all that interesting stuff. And yeah, let's get right into it. Okay guys, so if you haven't seen already, the update is a huge material update. We're just going to be covering the new materials, not other things of this update, but just so you know, now if you want to add a new material to something, you got to go into material and then do it here through properties and stuff like that. And yeah, they also added all terrain textures to the textures on a normal brick, which is like crazy. That's like actually really good. And yeah, we're just gonna be overviewing the new textures. We're gonna have our handy dandy let's see here, what is it called, material service, which is a new thing showing all the textures that you can use, and to turn off the new textures and back on, so it is optional, you don't need to do it. But yeah, so obviously we have all of the textures right here. Some of the textures are new, like these ones over here. And yeah, we're just gonna be going through them. So we're gonna turn these 2022 materials on, and yeah, let's get into it. So this is Assault. It has this really nice, like, it kind of gives me a smaller texture than Pebble. Like, it kind of looks like that. It looks pretty good. You could use it for many things. I think it looks decent. Here we have Basalt, which honestly, this could be used for like a countless number of things. This looks amazing. I love it so much. I just wish they kind of made it a bit more 3D, but yeah, that's all for Basalt. Now we have Brick, as you can see. Let me show you without it, because there's just a huge difference with this texture. It looks amazing. Now here's before and here's after. It just looks sick. Like, honestly, it just looks amazing. Here's Cobblestone. Here's a new one. I don't think it's gonna show the old one. Okay, yes it does. Yeah, the old one looks pretty bad, but the new one looks amazing. I think now they made it so it's like just for everything now. You could use it for walls, floors, even more. And yeah, it's actually a really nice texture now. Here's Concrete. I'm not gonna say it looks worse, but it definitely doesn't look better. Here's the before and here's after. I do like the one before, so yes, I am going to say it looks worse, but it looks fine. It kind of looks like plaster. Here's Corroded Metal, which literally just looks like it was just ripped from CSGO. Like, that's the style I'm getting. That's the vibe I'm getting here. Yeah, here's before and here's after. Just literally like a CSGO texture or something. It's Cracked Lava. Obviously, since it's a terrain material, it's not going to change at all. But before, it looked a lot worse, and I actually like the new and improved version of it. Here's a Diamond Plate. Before and after, they added a lot of reflectiveness to it, which I actually really like, and I appreciate that a ton, because this just looks so much better now. It kind of has like a bit of 3D-ness as long as you're not like going into the texture, so it looks good. Here's Fabric. This is so amazing. I love this change with the fabric. It looks so amazing, honestly. Like, here's a new one. It just looks great. Like, they did a good job on that one. Here's Foil, before and after. This, it looks the same. You can tell it's still foil. It looks better, honestly. It looks better. Here's Force Field. Nothing changed about it because it's Force Field. Here's Glacier. I don't like the new Glacier. This is kind of weird, honestly. It's kind of weird. It's not that bad, but it's just weird, you know. Here's Glass. Let me turn off the transparency on this, so if there is any change, you can actually see it. So here's the before, here's the afterglow, sorry. And here's before. Yeah, it looks a bit different, I guess. Like, I can't tell if it looks better or not. It's just neutral. Here's marble? No, granite. Okay, no, I got that way wrong. I like this one a lot. The new version, so much better, honestly. Here's before and here's after. It looks great. And here are some of my favorite changes. Grass and ground. And then there's leafy grass later on, and then mud, which are some of the best changes they've ever done for textures. Like, just look at this before and after. Before and after. Obviously, the mud looks the same because it's a terrain material. But yeah, it's just so much better now. Here's ice. Pretty good change, honestly. This is just looking like a whole bunch of nothing, and then here's a whole bunch of something. Here's leafy grass. Looks the same because it's a terrain material. Again, I don't even know what to call it. Terrain material, terrain texture. I have no idea. But yeah, this looks like a pretty good improvement. If you knew what it looked like before, you would know what I'm talking about. Here's, I want to say a limestone. Yes, limestone. Here's a new version. Obviously, it doesn't change because it was a terrain material. And yeah, let's move on. So here we have, I want to say marble, yes. Okay, here's before and after. This just looks so sick. It's just like so amazing. They did such a good job on it. I really like it, honestly. Here's a metal before and after. They just added so much more reflectiveness to the metal texture. It looks so good, like, honestly. Before we go on to the next texture, I have a recommendation for Roblox. Share this to other people so maybe they might do it. Make it so you can individually turn on and off the textures, because that would actually be really nice. I'm not sure if you can do that already, but yeah, that would be sick. Here's mud. Here's a new one. It looks great, honestly. Such a good improvement. Really does look like real life mud, honestly. Here's the neon. Looks the same as always. Pavement. It's new texture, but it's a material. Oh god, a terrain material. Holy. And yeah, it looks like really good from like what it was before. It just looks great, honestly. Here we have pebble. Here's a before and after. This just looks like a 4K texture, bro. Like, honestly, if you zoom into it, not so much. But like, this looks sick. I really like it. Here's normal plastic before and after. They just made it like texture larger, which is whatever, I guess. I want to say this is rock. Yes, it is. I'm so glad. You don't even understand. I'm so glad that they added this to normal textures. And here's a before and after. Obviously, since it's a terrain material, it's not going to change by much. Here are salts. Obviously, it's a terrain material, so it looks the same. But before, it looks so much worse than what it does now. Here's sand. Very good improvement here, honestly. Before and after. This just, like, it has so much more, I want to say depth to a certain degree, but yeah, it looks good. Here's sandstone. Yes, Minecraft vibes right now, before and after. Obviously, it's a terrain material, so it doesn't change that much. Slate, before and after. It's not that bad. The change is not that bad. It still looks pretty good. They just smoothed it out a bit too much, honestly. But yeah, it's pretty good. Smooth plastic doesn't change at all. Here we have snow. It just lost that, like, shininess I had. It doesn't really look so much like snow anymore. But yeah, here's some wood. This is just so much better. Like, wooden planks. This just looks sick. Honestly, like, this is like 1990s vibes, like 1990 textures, and then this is just like 2025 type of stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? This looks sick. I really like it how the sun like reflects off or shares its light with the wood planks. It looks really nice. Same with the wood texture. And yeah, that's all of the textures that we have here. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'd appreciate that ton. And yeah, most likely you are not subscribed. Yeah, I'm looking at you, the one who's watching this video. If you are subscribed, thank you. And you don't need to subscribe if you don't want to. That's just whatever you want to do. And yeah, that's all for this video. Bye.